Are you like me?
What, really ugly?
Yes, no.
Are you like me? Do you sometimes get the bug? You know the one I'm talking about. The innate tribal desire in the male brain to fight inglorious battles, to strategize and defeat your opponent, and work together with your buddies as a team of incompetent dipshits. That's right, folks, get those bayonets fixed on your rifle, because today we're going back to Battlefield 1.
Oh god, that's a bomber.
That is a bomber.
Oh!
Yep, that's me.
Oh my boy! Yo! Oh shit!
Clip it.
Chat. But how well does Battlefield 1 still hold up? Is it gonna hit as hard as it did back, what? That was back in 2016 is when it came out? Dude, that's over 8 years ago.
I'm old, Gandalf.
Battlefield 1 stands as a reminder of when DICE was at their peak, when all the gears worked and everything ran smoothly like a well-oiled land ship.
Before the dark time,
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
before the Empire.
Has the game aged as well as its trailer, which is sitting at a whopping 72 million views?
You haven't aged.
Alexa, play the Song of My People. Can anyone point me to an example of a game that has this kind of like cinematic warfare? Battlefield 1 has those hype as fuck moments that I've never seen anywhere else really, where after capturing a point in operations and then the music ramps up as you advance to the next sector and then the whistles start blowing, everyone's yelling and charging with their bayonets. I cannot overemphasize how fucking perfect the sound design is in this game. I've always been huge on operations, man, just the scale of warfare, that push and pull, fighting over battle lines, trenches, and fortified positions. Sometimes those matches could go on for like a full hour as battalion after battalion is pushed against the enemy tide. All right, let's hop into Battlefield 1. The familiar sound of war. Dude, this game's soundtrack is legendary. It really does a great job of capturing the heroism of those who fought in the Great War, but it also has like melancholy pieces that illustrate the cost of the Great War, like the price of human life that was paid. If this soundtrack was in a movie, that shit would have won an Academy Award. I'll be honest, fellas, Operations is my fucking jam, and I have barely played anything else. But this time I'm on PC, I'm gonna take the plunge, try something new, and we're gonna try out Conquest. On Skipper, on Prancer, on Dancer, and on Rosen. On Skipper and Flipper and Jesus. Why are people using bullets in this war? Get the fuck up on the fucking... Fuck this guy. Fuck that guy. Oh yeah, you think? You think? Oh boy! Eat my dick! Ooh, God, I love the horses. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You want some? Oh, bitch! That's what I thought. Oh my God, he can't be stopped. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Vehicle disabled. Oh God, horsey. Oh God, 1 health. Oh, we made it out. We made it out alive with 1 health. Oh my God. Oh, last shot. Bro, they cannot take me down. This is crazy. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Horses OP, dice nerf when? No, fuck, I can't. Oh. I got stuck on a terrain. Oh my God, but quick thinking will get you out of anything. No!
Rose. The angel.
Dude, the horses are so much fun to use in this game. Oh my god, is that a fucking horse fly? What the fuck? No other shooter really has something like this. Oh, here we go, horse stool. Oh yeah, this guy doesn't stand a chance. Oh boy, oh boy. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, he jump shotted me like LeBron. Yeah, all right, round 2, bitch. Yeah, I'm back. In and out, serpentine. Oh shit. He's trying to hit me with the melee again. Fuck, I can't hit this. Oh. This is the nice thing about the horse, right? You can just run away, heal up instantly. Oh my god, it's so good. Here it is. I got him by the balls. Why would he get off? Oh my god, fucking, how am I missing? This fucking guy. Oh god, he's got the sword again. Oh no, he's trying to jump shot me. Oh my god, I'm out of ammo. All right. Toss nades. Fuck. Oh my god. Dude, you've got to be shitting me. Okay, yeah, look at him just stun on me like that. Real quick, I want to give a big shout out to all my top patrons of the month, the acting experts. If you want to support what I do here on this channel, then feel free to support me on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. And join the Public Acts Clan Discord server and our subreddit too. Look at that. Oh yeah, this game had loot boxes. I forgot how weird the customization was with these stupid puzzle pieces. Like, did anybody actually unlock, without spending money on battle packs, a melee weapon? I never did. I put, what, 150 hours? Never unlocked a weapon. These puzzle pieces are truly one of the dumbest unlocks in all of gaming. But it says something. It goes to show how amazing Battlefield 1 is, because this is one of the few genuine complaints you can make about the game. All right, I'll admit it, I did buy the progression pack. I will go to church and apologize for my sin, I know. I just did not want to have to grind a progression to unlock weapons. But it's really mind-boggling that this was even a thing at launch. I mean, it shouldn't be. You know what would be nice? Cross-platform progression. Ooh, that is one brownie point I cannot give to Battlefield 1. Dude, this game is surprisingly active. Sweet Lawrence of Arabia, a functioning server browser on a 9-year-old game? Where's Halo? You guys remember Halo? I see a lot of German servers in here. Boy, the Germans sure do love their war, don't they? It's honestly pretty crazy how well the visuals have held up. Like, it's one thing when a game like Paper Mario or Jet Set Radio Future or something that's more like animated and cartoony still looks good, but it's another level of talent entirely when it's set in like a historical time period and you're trying to make the game look realistic. You could also just like watch other people dogfight, and look at these two people trying to shoot him down with the AA cannons. Like, it's just, it is just, this game is cinema. I mean, we're just talking about the quality of the graphics, the lighting and shading, the shadows. I mean, I am running a pretty beefy setup with a 4090 and this is on PC, but holy God, is Battlefield 1 beautiful. I also kind of forgot how satisfying it is to score kills in Battlefield 1. Nowadays, it feels like FPS games try to make progression the satisfying part of the game. They want to sell you skins and a battle pass and a premium battle pass and all this crap. And yeah, Battlefield 1 had loot boxes, but its combat and gameplay were so strong you don't need to feel like you're unlocking a bunch of attachments or, you know, grinding to that point where you can start having fun with the game once your build is complete. When you play Battlefield 1, you're playing for the gameplay, not to unlock some skin or something. You ever have a buddy who's like, hold on, I have to play this game so I can unlock this skin or complete the battle pass before it expires? And I'm like, you have to or want to? You know what I mean? Dude, this gunplay is simply immaculate. Sniping feels especially good. And when you line things up just right to get a sick headshot, there's oof. Because you know that takes skill. but the feel of the weapons, the recoil, sound effects, this is just FPS gaming at its peak. Look. This mech kind of sucks for Conquest. Nope, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't suck that bad. Yeah, you know what? It's all right. It's all right. I like it. I like it. Dude, isn't it weird that like FPS games don't focus much on vehicle combat anymore? If I open this, there's a pamphlet for Titanfall 2 in here. Yeah, vehicles are kind of fucking awesome, aren't they? In my original review of Battlefield 1, I don't know if I gave the sheer variety of vehicles proper props. As cliche as it is to say, the wide variety of vehicles makes the game feel like war. Like you're taking part in a war, that's the whole point. It's so weird because recent Call of Duties had done a pretty good job of adding vehicles into like the ground war mode, but then in Black Ops 6 they just got rid of vehicles. Why? Even Halo, dog, think about this. Halo Infinite has been out for 3.5 years and they haven't added one new vehicle. That's crazy, man. You know, I got pretty good flying planes on the Xbox controller, but yeah, it's a lot different on mouse and keyboard. Okay, let's not do that. Oh yeah, they also had service stars, dude. So like if you get destroyed by a guy with 100 stars on a tank, dead motherfucker's gotten over 10,000 kills. Mr. 100 stars on the attack plane. And that's just wild to me, to be able to use any weapon in a game that much. You know, the Battlefield 1 community seems to be alive and thriving. All right, guys, what's your least favorite race? Never change. Vehicles are still a ton of fun. Yeah, even a motorcycle. Let's roll. This thing goes super fast. It's like impossible. Well, I feel like even when you're doing the stupidest shit or the dumbest thing ever is happening on screen, like Battlefield 1 still has a way of feeling just so cinematic. Every moment of gameplay could be a choreographed scene from a movie, except you're the director. Yeah, it's also worth mentioning that all of the DLC and maps are totally free. It's been this way for a while, but still, you know, maybe Activision could learn how to make DLC free for a change. Wouldn't that be nice? It sure would. They never will. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I mean, I never really played Conquest, so there's a bunch of maps I have never played on. This one with the islands is super fucking cool. Let's take a quick break from Conquest, because I want to talk about how Battlefield 1 went above and beyond its appreciation of history and its inclusion of it. The desire to accurately portray the weapons, vehicles, and combat, while also making sacrifices in terms of historical accuracy in order to make the game more fun. Some of these weapons would be, what, like 20, 30 pounds? There's no fucking way you're gonna be running with some of these LMGs, reloading it while you're vaulting over rocks. Like, no way. But what's really cool about this game is how every aspect of the Great War is documented in the codex. You know, everything from tactics to mustard gas, trench warfare, all the weapons and vehicles of the time. It's a nice touch when you get 10 kills with a weapon and unlock a little bit of codex to learn more about it. And this dedication to history is even more important given that this is a World War I game. And those are rare enough on their own since, you know, the sequel overshadowed this era a bit. But to get a game like Battlefield 1 that truly goes so far in trying to capture the essence of that great war, this is a rare gem indeed. I mean, you had those briefings before operations with the music, and the commanders would give you instructions on what points you're taking, and they had different endings depending on if one team won or not. The ending narration would be like, and yes, the German defeat was still they were still going to lose, actually, even if they won this battle. All this stuff blends together to give the player a real sense of the impact and scale the Great War had on the world. But what about the war stories? Because I haven't played those since 2017. But that's the thing, like, I vividly remember the stories, you know, the British tank missions where you're going through and pushing deep into German territory. Your tank keeps breaking down. Man, I remember some folk really didn't care much for these war stories. They felt maybe they were too short, mediocre, not historically accurate. Why the Italian guy in the suit of armor, like a fucking comic book character? Why not something more relatable? But honestly, compared to previous Battlefield campaigns, these war stories are pretty damn good. You know, they're short and sweet, and they don't drag on for too long. They're interesting. The cutscenes also not quite as good as Blur in Halo 2 Anniversary, but damn close. But no matter how you criticize the war stories, I feel like anybody who played them, you remember what happened. Or at least have a vague recollection of like, oh yeah, this is the one where you and your pilot get shot down and then you have to go across trenches and no man's land to rescue him. Or, oh, this is the one where that fucking guy McManus is a huge dick. And then your tank blows up and what do you do after that? Driver, we walk. So in a way, Battlefield 1's war stories were successful because I remember the war stories. I don't remember too much about the gameplay, but that's the point, so we don't forget this war that seemingly has been forgotten. Honestly, this game reminds me of World at War sometimes with the way it uses text to set the tone, right? Sometimes a few short sentences can say a whole lot. And it's moments like these at the end of Through Mud and Blood that, after all the shit you just went through, kind of just tells you that, well, the war ended a month later. So it makes your journey feel a little pointless, which is powerful stuff. I think the war stories are still great. My opinion on them hasn't changed, but obviously the real highlight is multiplayer. I actually got into Conquest for the first time. It's just Battlefield 1's operations were just so fucking epic. But I think it's safe to say that Battlefield 1 hasn't aged a day. I'm even more impressed with the game now than I was after my initial review many years ago. You know, that was the first video I recorded and posted when I moved out of my mom's house. And now I'm playing Battlefield 1 again and making a video on it after moving into my own house. Sometimes life is like poetry. I expected I'd get tired of Battlefield 1 pretty quickly since I played it so much back in the day, but I ended up just getting sucked back into it. I mean, I really got carried away, bro. I put 35 hours into this. I should be fucking working. I haven't played Assassin's Creed Shadows or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 or Monster Hunter Wilds. I've been slacking on new games, but Battlefield 1 is just that fucking good. Like, one match is all it takes to just get me hooked. Hooked on it again. Battlefield 1 is still one of my favorite shooters of all time, and it goes without saying that it's easily one of the greatest games of all time. After all the DLC and updates, this game truly has an insane amount of content, and thankfully it still has a dedicated active player base. And I hope and pray the servers never shut down. But you have to wonder if we'll ever see another Battlefield quite like this. One that really takes the stage and has the limelight shined on it to such a wide degree. Like I said, the Battlefield 1 reveal trailer has 72 million views. I mean, this was just a moment, I feel, in the gaming zeitgeist. It's got a permanent place in gaming history, and it earned it. I'd love to see a new game that can match the scale, beauty, and awesomeness of Battlefield 1. But I don't know if DICE is going to be the one to do it. World War I may be referred to as the Forgotten War, but Battlefield 1 is a game worthy of remembrance. This was DICE at their peak, and looking back at how detailed it is really makes you wonder if DICE can pull it together for Battlefield 6. Please, it can't be worse than 2042, right? Right? While the future of the Battlefield series remains uncertain, one thing that is for sure and guaranteed is that we can always take a trip back to the past and leave feeling like our time was well spent. And that is why Battlefield 1 is still a masterpiece. But thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and don't forget to comment your opinions on Battlefield 1. Have you played it recently? What are your thoughts, retrospective or not? Big shout out to all my top patrons this month. Your support is greatly appreciated, and if you want to support the channel for as little as $1 a month, feel free to sign up. Every little bit goes a long way. And congrats to these 3 people who submitted art for my $8,000 art contest. You have won $100 Vivid Philosopher for Mr. Woke, this is a fucking painting, dude. Take my money and get out of my face. Oh my god. And to crush 2600 for this image, which is much more accurate to my body proportions. And another painting from Floricicles with me as Sienna Fuegoneses from Vermintide 2. What is with this desire to portray me as a woman? I'll take it. I'm flattered. These three are all winning $100. Thank you so much for taking the time to make this art, submit it for the contest, and congrats on the fat W. All right, everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Act Man signing out. Peace!